Adrienne from Jarrett Digital. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. One of the common questions I get asked is what should people include on their homepage of their website? So let's dive into that today, and I'll jump over to my screen so I can show you what I would include and what I recommend that you should also include on the homepage of your website. All right, so here we are inside of Mirror Template. So this is a template that I have designed for yoga teachers and service providers generally in mind. So I'm going to use this as an example of what you should be including on the homepage of your website. So this section here is what we call our above the fold section. So basically it comes from newspapers, where if you think you see the newspaper and it's folded in half, and so in that above the fold area, people had to have really enticing headlines and make you want to pick up and buy that newspaper rather than walking on past. So just a little fun history fact for you. So now we call this is the area before you start scrolling anywhere on your website. So this is the desktop version, obviously, but it's the same for mobile. And in this area, you want to make it really clear what you do and who you serve. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see people making with their websites. So, for example, this is Mirror Template. She is a beautiful website template, and then you can use your name to add a catchy headline and tell people what you do, and then a call to action. So before anyone moves around, Mirror Template is for yoga teachers. There's this eye-catching video. Video can sometimes slow down your load speed though, so an eye-catching photo works great as well. We also can see that we've got the logo up here on the top left-hand corner. So there's a couple ways people generally view websites, and this is sort of a user experience thing. We don't necessarily know that we do it, but eye tracking software has discovered it. So we often do a big Z shape. So we've seen it's Mirror Template. Oh yeah, there's the menu. So you can often also include like a call to action button up here if you've got a traditional menu structure. Then we can see she's rolling out a yoga mat. Then over here we can read the text. That's kind of how people's eyes move around a website, one of the ways anyway. So that's a general sort of way you can design your header section. Scrolling down, this doesn't have to be second, but it should definitely be on your homepage, and it will depend on the type of business you're running. So service providers, I usually recommend that we want to know a bit about yourself really early on. And on that note as well, this should be typically a picture of you or your classes. You want a human connection. Even if that includes you are a product owner, maybe someone using the product, have that face in there. Again, just a very brief amount about yourself and a beautiful photo as well. So you don't have to overdo it, but people want to know who they're working with and they want to get to know you. Now I've included a call to action here. So this is the goal of this particular section, and you can rearrange this how it's needed, is to get people on the email list. So this could be particularly important if you are a new business owner, which if you're using a website template, you're probably going to be, versus a experienced website owner that maybe you have got a really established audience and people are buying directly from you. But usually people need quite a few touch points before they buy. So for this case, we're trying to get them onto the email list. It also has a pop-up option here. These are typically more engaging for people rather than having the email directly included in. This is just an area to put like something really fun, a banner or a quote, so people can get to know you as well. A little bit eye-catching and just helps to break up the page. And now we have a services section. So if you have more than 3 services, just pick your top 3. And a tip that I have is that include the one that you most want people to do in the middle. So it might be your most expensive package, maybe not, but use that in the middle that you want people to go for. It's like a psychological thing. People will pick the one in the middle. So if you have a most popular or best practice, you can add that in here and utilize that. Now I have some testimonials. Social proof is really important. And another way to just promote yourself if you are trying to really build yourself on other platforms. If you are really wanting to keep people on your website, you could adjust this and have something about one of your featured services as well, in a little bit more detail. And then we've just got follow on IG and another social proof banner. So you can see people have been featured on a lot of other websites as well. And that's a trust thing. So now we go into the footer, and I want you to make sure that you've got everything that you need in your footer. So it's like your sitemap. So people can connect to all of your links. You've got your privacy policy, cookie policies, all of the legal policies are down here as well. Links to all of the pages, across your website. This is where you'll want to include your social links. So most people know to look in your footer for your social links. And we've also got another email opt-in. So this is going to be on every single page, no question. We don't have to worry about that. That's pretty much everything that you want to include on your homepage. Some additional things is if you are location-based, please make sure that you are specific about that somewhere on your homepage. You might even want to add sort of another section, and then you might have a feature about where you're located. You also may want to add in blog posts on your homepage, your most recent blog post, more promotional areas for your lead magnets, that kind of thing. So all of that can be on your homepage, and it's sort of like a overview of all or most of your key services and every way that people can work with you and connect with you and learn more about you. I hope you found this video helpful, and now you know what you should include on the homepage of your website. If you liked it, please hit the like button. It helps so much grow a small channel like mine. And also, if you want more website design tips, hit the subscribe.